In the past few years of Call of Duty, we've had a couple of game modes and limited time playlists where it really feels like skill-based matchmaking has been severely tuned down. Dare I even say disabled. And as of right now, Ransack is absolutely that game mode. And with this post earlier today from the Ghost of Hope, this would be huge for Black Ops 7 if it comes true.
Swear cheating. Yeah, he's cheating.
Oh yes, 5 on Fugitive, nice. Oh yes, back-to-back no scopes. No way! Oh my god, there were so many people there. What is this guy doing? Right, that's what I'm saying. It could have been a triple ender. Triple ending 5 on in that spot would have been pretty nuts, man. Oh no, not good. And I shot too early for the triple. I hate everything. Oh, he just flew. Oh my. Oh. Imagine that, dude.
Really? I mean, you haven't got any gold the entire game. Goodbye. Enjoy losing.
Yeah, I will, man. Thank you. Nice. I really don't know what it's been, but ever since they re-added Ransack here to Black Ops 6, the lobbies in this have been amazing. It really does feel like old Call of Duty in the sense that it's completely random. I've had a lot of really good games, I've had some really bad games, there's even plenty of games where I run into full-blown SLs. Sniper lobbies if you don't know what that means. But that's the thing though, is that it feels completely random, it feels like old Call of Duty. Obviously, unfortunately, it's not like skill-based matchmaking is completely gone out of the game. But again, this is a very common thing for a lot of these limited time game modes that they add to the game. A lot of the time your stats aren't really tracked in them, and considering that's what skill-based matchmaking, engagement optimized matchmaking really goes off of, recent performance, how well you do, if there's not a lot of data to go off of that, it's now completely random, and now, wow, it feels like old Call of Duty again. But with all that being said though, that's why I wanted to bring up that Ghost of Hope tweet from earlier today, where he says, very big grain of salt leak, Treyarch developers are currently pushing to remove disbanding lobbies in Black Ops 7. Now, the thing is, I'm sure all of you already understand how this all works in Call of Duty. When they started adding in disbanding lobbies, it was because they were immediately taking in your recent match performance, starting with Modern Warfare 2019, and ever since then, I mean, you know how it goes. I really don't need to get into the lore of it. I'm sure most of you already understand how skill-based works in Call of Duty. With it tracking your recent performance, seeing how well or how bad you did in your last game, it's going to optimize the next match or the following matches around that. So if you had a really bad time, it'll give you some freebie lobbies. If you had too good of a time, well, too bad, buddy. You're playing Optic on the main stage. Now again, though, obviously, we do have to take that with a grain of salt because we don't know exactly how that's going to play out. Obviously, it would be amazing if there was no disbanding lobbies in Black Ops 7. That would be a very nice step forward. Thing is, obviously, if they take away the tool that analyzes your recent match performance, the lobbies are starting to feel a lot more random. If you have a really good lobby, you can just stay in it. Which also just as a social aspect thing, I feel like is something that Call of Duty has lost its way. Now, of course, it's obviously not confirmed. It's very much grain of salt, take it as you will. It would be very nice to see it come to fruition within Black Ops 7, but obviously it hasn't been confirmed yet. It does tie into some of the news that I wanted to talk to you guys about that's come out over the past couple of days. A lot of the feedback that we've been giving Treyarch ever since really the initial reveal of Black Ops 7. They've been really taking that into account with a lot of their dev talks, showing off a lot of really cool stuff, talking about the game and everything. One thing that they just updated, as a matter of fact, are the Vault Edition skins. All of the operator skins that we got for that, for Karma, Reaper, Harper, and Ted, they've all been upgraded. Aesthetically wise, for a game that's being set in 2035, this near futuristic setting, I think the skins fit that setting. If I also haven't already mentioned it, the thing about Ransack is that it's very similar to Demolition. I don't know how clip standards are going to be in this. A little bit sidetracked here. I don't know how crazy the clip standards are going to be for Ransack since it's not quite like Demolition spawns, but it certainly feels that way, where...
I shot first.
I fear you did not shoot first on my screen. It's pretty similar to old Call of Duty where spawn trapping is a lot more prevalent, which I really do miss. Now again though, regardless of whatever your opinion is on the Vault Edition skins or what you think about the aesthetic of the game, I feel like personally it does match within the time setting they put us in. They cleaned them up. They look a lot better in my personal opinion. We have that, the dev talks. We were also getting some confirmation, some loose teasers and confirmation that both Meltdown and Yemen are going to be returning in Black Ops 7. Got some more news and updates about carry forward now that all of the zombies characters, like the 4 main zombies characters in this game, if you did all of the Easter eggs and got the skin rewards for that, all of those are now going to be carrying forward into Black Ops 7. If you're a level 1000 nerd like me, the Agent Samuel skin that you get for hitting level 1000, that's also carrying forward into Black Ops 7. And the pre-order camo as well, which I believe is called Gilded Override, is also going to carry over. So it really seems like as well they're making some adjustments to carry forward, which in the long run I feel like is a good thing. The whole like super leaning into one side of absolutely no carry forward I feel like was a little too much, because I do feel like there are some exceptions that can carry forward into Black Ops 7. And so far with all of the things that they've talked about with the zombies Easter egg rewards for your characters, level 1000, pre-order camos, things like that I think are a really good thing. Now a big part of the reason why I wanted to bring this up, obviously because it's news and I want to pass on the news to you guys, but I think this is setting a really good tone for what Treyarch is doing leading into Black Ops 7 as far as the communication goes, listening to feedback. It's certainly in a much better state. Like the more that we learn about Black Ops 7, I know off rip a lot of people were, you know, kind of rolling their eyes. It almost feels like another... Alright, let them know how you feel. It almost kind of felt like another Modern Warfare 3 situation where a lot of people are like, oh yeah, here we go, $70 DLC all over again. But this very well could be another similar situation to MW3 in a good way, as we all know how well Modern Warfare 3 turned out to be. Obviously, again, it also depends on how well Treyarch keeps up the communication and updates, everything that they're doing right now leading into Black Ops 7, while the BO7 life cycle is going on. Everything right now sounds great. I'm just hoping that this continues going into the future. I found it on this guy's Essex. This is the camo that's going to be carrying forward to Black Ops 7 as a pre-order bonus. Looks really nice. I actually like this camo a lot. All of the communication, again, that we've gotten so far has been really nice because throughout the course of Black Ops 6, it just kind of feels like we weren't really hearing much from Treyarch. But I think now in hindsight, it makes so much more sense just considering that they really were working on BO7 the entire time. I know that I already said it's a grain of salt leak, but again, just with the way that everything is shaping up, if that does come to fruition for Black Ops 7, if Treyarch is somehow able to make that happen where disbanding lobbies isn't a thing anymore, that's going to be huge. And again, it's really painting a very good picture for Black Ops 7. Transparency on issues, just the communication with everything has been really, really good so far. There was also some more news that health bars from Black Ops Cold War, like when you would zoom in on an enemy, you would see the health bar above their head. That is currently being worked on and should be in the beta for Black Ops 7, according to Matt Scrons. At least if I'm remembering the wording of his tweet right, I think he said that they are looking to have it in the beta, and in the future it's going to be a toggleable option, which I actually think is a really nice thing. Personally, I'm cool with seeing the health bars, whether they have them or not. It's not a giant change to me, but I'm totally not against having it. Plus, just given off the fact, it's a toggleable option, so whether you like it or don't, you can have it your way. No Burger King. Oh, man. Also, another thing from the dev talk from Treyarch was that they were discussing how the time to kill is going to be in Black Ops 7, and it's going to be very similar to that of Black Ops 6, which I really do like the TTK in this game, so I have no problem with that. I think the overall time to kill in this game for it being 100 HP, which I don't really want to get into the whole debate again. If you were around on the channel last year throughout the course of Modern Warfare 3, I talked about it so much and found it really funny that a lot of people were complaining, oh my god, it's 150 HP, it's the end of the world, when the TTK in MW3 was still very lethal. Here in Black Ops 6, even again for it being 100 HP, reg guns still feel really good, sniping feels really good. Maybe that's just me in my opinion, but I like the way that it feels in this game. So if it's going to be very similar within Black Ops 7, I have no complaint about that. And then lastly, another thing was just more confirmation on the whole manual door situation and how that's going to be working. The way that doors are going to work within Black Ops 7 multiplayer is very similar to the automatic doors that we've seen in BO2, BO4. I can't remember off the top of my head if Black Ops 3 had anything like that, but again, think of maps like Drone from BO2. That was exactly what Matt Scrons was talking about.
In Black Ops 7 multiplayer, there are no manual doors. We do have some automatic doors, just like we did in Black Ops 2. Shout out Drone, if you remember that, bit of a deep cut.
Your UAV has been destroyed.
I hit marked that, bro.
Fuck you.
Bro, that was my first kill. My fault, man.
Dude, there's no.
Bro, peek the corner. Come on. Oh my god. Okay, that's just wonderful. He wasn't even the one that threw the grenade. That's crazy. Kind of disappointed with myself, though. Oh my, I'm even more disappointed in you for using second chance. I was gonna say, I'm pretty disappointed with myself. Of course, I do that with a reg gun and not with a sniper in my hands. but more disappointed in that guy for using Last Stand. It's exactly what I was saying about the TTK, though. I really like the feel of it. But overall, though, I would say a lot of the lobbies in Ransack have been very well mixed, and it really has been a whole lot of fun. It's been a nice changer from the usual 10v10 and hardpoint that I play in this, the usual SBMM that I get thrown into, so Ransack is fun. Honestly, I like it. So as just a quick recap, I really am liking what I'm seeing out of all of the Black Ops 7 dev talks from Treyarch. I think they're doing a great job with communication right now. Really hope that keeps up throughout the course of the Black Ops 7 life cycle. All the Vault Edition skins got upgraded. The Vault Edition skins as well, I don't know if I mentioned this, they apparently will not be usable during the beta. We got the carry forward adjustments. Again, the Zombies Easter egg rewards for Maya, Carver, Weaver, and Gray. All the skins that you got as the Easter egg rewards. Agent Samuels for hitting level 1000. Gilded Override camo. All of those things will be carrying over into Black Ops 7. Again, we've got more confirmation on no manual doors, health bars returning, teasers of Yemen and Meltdown returning. Just overall some really good news as far as all of that goes. And I know it's a part of the COD cycle and everything, but everything that we're hearing so far does sound really good. We're now less than a month away from the beta coming out, so we'll see how that all goes. And I know it's a very bold hope, but man, if disbanding lobbies actually does happen for Black Ops 7, that would be huge. Anything to tone down the current iteration of skill base that we have in Call of Duty, that would be huge. We'll obviously see how that goes going into the future, but yeah, for now, Ransack, very fun game mode, definitely worth checking out.